rising is moving, and the power you misused will soon be your undoing.
Staten Island, Queens, and all the motherfuckers that laid it down, the foundation, you know what I'm saying? Number love for the old school, that's what we're gonna do this one for, you feel me? Can't go with some DVDs and shit. I remember Mr. Magic Flash, Grandmaster Castle, LL raising hell, but and if it last 7 years, Rock Kim was the shit to me. I flipped to see a Junkie Fresh show with Ricky G and Better Luck was putting in work. And Chuck Chill had my homies on the hill getting ill when shit was real. What I still remember raw with Daddy Kane when De La Soul was putting potholes in the game. I can't explain how it was. Houdini had me pumping on that Buddha big buzz. Cause there I was, them block parties in the projects and on my block. And you don't stop sipping on that private side. And put my speaker playing deeper and MC Light. It's in the drugs of chaos to keep me through the night. With Tiller Rock and Mad John, this is just the sign. Remember push up with the bond shit, nothing like the old school. Nothing like the old school. Nothing like the old school. Yeah. It ain't nothing like the old school. I had shell toes, a BBD, a killer piece inside my leaves when I hit the streets. I bang Skelly, bring a Levio, and catch a kiss. Before the homies in my hood learned to smack a bitch. I remember way back, the week feed they had too many seeds in the trade bag. I'm on the train heading uptown, freestyling with some wild kids from Uptown. Profiling cause the hoop people staring, second while the niggas swearing. I'm wondering if that's ahead. I remember sick ball, Uncle Mookie's on the wall. I'm taking leaks on the steps, sinking up the hall. Through my childhood, wild as a juvenile. A young nigga trying to stay away from like as hell. Me and my homies breaking nights, trying to keep it true. Out on the roof, sipping 90 proof, ain't nothing like the old school. Ain't nothing like the old school. Ain't nothing like the old school. Hey, Rich, ain't nothing like the motherfucking old school, nigga. And I know you kinda like reminiscing when I just freak it to you like that. So why don't you flip that shit for these motherfuckers and like, you know, really just let them see how you picture the old school. Cause it ain't the same for every motherfucker, you feel me? So take us back, nigga. Remember popping and locking at Curtis Blow, the name belts. And Scotland rocked the Super Hole back in Latin quarters. When Slick Rick was flicking Lottie Dottie. Came in the hoochies at the neighborhood block parties, I remember. Break dancing to Melly Bell. Tickling high LL when he rocked the veils. Forget the TV, I'm about to hit the streets and do graffiti. Be careful, don't let the transit cops see me. Ain't nothing like the old school. It ain't nothing like the old school. It ain't nothing like the old school. Hey, on the real though, ain't nothing like the old school. Money gone, fuck friends. I need a homie that know me when all these motherfucking cops be on me. I got problems, ain't nobody calling back. Now what the fuck is happening with my ball and cash? Remember me, I'm your homie that was down the brawl, sipping Hennessy, hanging with the clowns and all. We used to do is drink brew, screw, and come and do. We had bitches by the dozens. We fucking cousins. You can throw your middle finger if you feel me low. A nigga just got paid and we still was broke. It took time, but finally the cash was mine. All the rewards of a hustler stuck in the ground. Look around, and all I see is snakes and fakes, just like scavengers waiting to take a hustler's pay. And when you stuck, where the fuck is all your friends? They straight busted and can't be trusted. Fuck y'all. Fuck all y'all. Fuck all y'all. I'm sipping Tangeray and juicing what's the use, cause I'm a hopeless thug. Ain't no love, reminiscing on how close we was way back in the day, before they put the crack in the way. Hey, how much money can you stack in the day? It's getting rough, collect calls from my niggas in cups. I recollect we used to ball, now just living's enough. I stand tall in the winter, summer, spring, and fall. Thug for life, sprawled all across the wall and all. About my dollars, make me wanna holler, drop an album, sell a million, give a fuck about tomorrow. I know it's getting crazy after dark, these mobs keep on huffing and puffing, ain't no fear in my heart. What's going on in the ghetto, still struggling, strive. I still roll with the heater, smoking chocolate tie. In 94, I'll be going solo. Too many problems of my own, so I'm rolling dolo. Fuck all y'all. I went from rags to riches, quick to socializing with the baddest bitches. Went from a bucket to a rag with switches. I'm seeing that around the corner. I'm bumping Gloria, doing 90 cause I wanna. I'm getting high like I said it was some chocolate time. Mixed in some Indonesia. Watch me fry, and even though I know the cops behind me, hit the weed enough, I continue doing 90. Will I get caught? Another ticket, get the kick, get in court. Fuck the law, give a shit, I'm even worse than before. I know they wanna see a nigga bummy, but I ain't worried, still throwing these things. Got me locked in these chains, and hey nigga, what the fuck is you wailing about? Soon as I hit the cell, I'll be bailing out. And when I hit the streets, I'm in the rush the ball. I'm screaming thug like nigga, fuck y'all. Fuck all y'all, man. Fuck all y'all. I need nobody. Fuck all y'all.
Billy, baby, don't kill yourself over a woman or even a man.
Daily News, New York Post, all those motherfuckers. Fuck all y'all.
basically, gangster rap. I guess it's like telling the real and not holding back, giving up, you know, the reality from the street point of view. And like by us being from the streets, we know how to.
Alright guys, welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're having a good day. If not, I'm sorry. But let's get into it. So, Billy is on a 24-hour stream. Let's see how he's doing.
You know, it's not worth it. You only kill yourself if you're really ready to do it. But don't do it for somebody else.
I don't want to live anymore, dude. Fuck this life.
No, Bill, I think you do. I don't think you need to do it for somebody else.
My goddamn girlfriend that I just, again, rarely get to know.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, Bill.
I leave the goddamn...
Sorry, Bill.
I leave the goddamn server. Fuck this goddamn server.
It's alright.
Because of the server.
That's not killing yourself, buddy. There's always tomorrow. Tomorrow is a new day. But today, you have things to do.
Or the internet. I fucking unplugged the goddamn...
Bill, you're so close. Come on, man. Let's not do this.
You can see the finish line. Like, why would you give up when you're steps away from the finish line?
Damn motherfucker.
You're so close to finishing.
Well, I mean, destroying your apartment's probably not a great idea either, but again, tomorrow you'll probably be upset about that.
Tell him he's too weak to pick it up.
Don't hurt yourself. You're probably too weak to pick that up. You might start with.
Hey,
I swear to God, I'll smash a goddamn glass bottle over my fucking head.
No, Bill, don't do that. That's not a good idea.
I'll fucking do it.
No.
Yo.
Don't do that.
Bill, you should do it.
What is that going to
I'll leave the
accomplish?
motherfucking server. Who cares about the keyboard? At this point?
Is it a power move or is it out of frustration? Ask yourself that question.
I don't want to do music anymore.
That's not true. I know you do. You've got a song in your heart. You gotta let it out.
I'm done. Good night.
No. Billy, baby.
Good night.
Good night.
Come on, Bill, don't do that, man.
Bill, I'm on the phone with the hospital.
Lord. Shut the fuck up.
Katie is in her room and she's not in the morgue, so they're checking on her now.
Okay.
And they'll have some more information from me here in a couple minutes. I'm on hold.
If you go to sleep, the timer stops.
See if you can find out if the penis is still there.
What?
Find out.
If you go to sleep, the
nighttime.
timer
I'm going to
stops.
bed.
No.
Bill, you can't go
Then
to
I
bed.
don't care about the keyboard. I go to sleep. I don't care.
Come on, be a man, Bill.
Fuck you.
Bill, you're at the finish line, man. We can finish this together.
Bill, you're scared of the dark.
And you're a pedophile.
Hey, Bill, you think you could turn the lights on for us, please?
Somebody try Echo.
He's gone. Yo, Bill.
Somebody try Echo.
I echoed.
Hey,
No,
Echo.
like say Echo play whatever, like Scotland Forever.
Echo, play Scotland Forever at max volume.
I didn't know
You're
you had
like
that.
your mother, you pedophile.
Scream it. Try it.
Echo, play Scotland Forever at max volume.
You can't do nothing, Tips, because it's unplugged, queer boy.
Fuck. It was worth a shot.
Plug it in, Bill.
Uh-oh. We have his arch nemesis, Titch Biddies.
Bill, let's think about things that we could do to improve your mood. 1.
Fuck you, dipshit.
Drink some Coca-Cola. 2.
You guys can't fucking
Turn the lights on.
Echo at all. Ha ha.
3. Take a shuffle up and down the hallway while you grab the glass of Coca-Cola.
Do you even think Bill could swing a bottle hard enough on his head to break it?
Oh no. Don't get him to do that.
Do you think you're such a big pedophile that you like to fuck kids every day and all night?
Whoa, bro.
You go from house to house to house to house to house.
Like some kind of pedophile.
So Bill, you brought up breaking a bottle over your head. So would that be? Is that something that you're like you can do? Like, cause I bet nobody else in here could do that. Like that would be a pretty good power move if you could show that off.
All y'all are is a bunch of goddamn motherfucking piece of shit trolls.
Please don't.
Bill, I just talked to the hospital. She's in critical condition, but she is alive. She's on life support and she's in a coma. They say that things can go better or worse. They have no idea, but things are definitely in bad She's in bad shape right now, Bill.
Yeah, because of you sick fuck.
What?
Well, luckily there doesn't seem to be any evidence of that.
Well, I will soon reveal it.
Bill.
I do have some bad news for you, Bill. They had to amputate both of her legs and her arms, so her feet are gone. And like I said, she's in a coma, so she could still die.
Bill.
Good, you need to die.
Wait, Tibbs, hold on.
Jonathan Tibbets. Jonathan
Bill.
Bruce Tibbets.
You know, John Tibbets is a very soft-headed individual. There's no way that he could break anything over his head. He's a little bitch.
It's okay, Bill. Her arms and her legs are gone, and her feet are gone, but she is still there. For the time being.
I don't care. I don't want her now.
Wait, Bill, listen to me. Cheeky said he's sent a present. It's going to be there in a couple minutes. You should turn the lights back on.
Bill, she doesn't have feet anymore, but now she has, like, nubs. If she makes it, she has nubs.
I don't care. I don't want her anymore. Let her die.
Well, now you can have her nubs.
What happened? Somebody tell me the penis is alright, please.
Should I ask about the penis?
What the fuck?
I'll ask about the penis. One sec.
Please,
Wait, Bill,
please.
Bill, Cheeky said he has something that's coming to you. He sent you something cool. It's going to be there in a couple minutes. Can you turn the lights back on?
I hope it's glow stick. Well, if you don't, I hope it's glow sticks then.
While you're at it,
he said it's something cool, so...
Y'all need to leave me the fuck alone before I fucking report every one of your goddamn motherfucking accounts.
Listen,
Bill, they said the timer isn't running because the lights are off. So, I mean, if you want to sit and without the timer going, that's on you, but...
Bill, unmute Cheeky, what the fuck?
Whatever, you fuck kids and you suck off kids.
Unmute Cheeky, that has nothing to do with him.
What the fuck?
Unmute Cheeky, I've been asking you for 3 hours, what the f—
Oh my god, shut up. Oh, it's so dumb. Oh, shit. Yeah, let's go over that. Dude, the fucking Craig interview, right? I saw Duty put out a video about it today. Here it is.
I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. I really need that money. Really, that money. That money. The DSP story. Sure, I will agree with you on that. The show today has nothing to do with me. I'm not trying to take credit for it whatsoever in that regard. You've done good for yourself, putting it in its new own space and it stands out. Okay? So getting back to now, because we did get derailed there talking about them beforehand. So the interview happens. All of a sudden, all eyes are on you guys because you did this interview with DSP. Friday is supposed to be a decompression stream with Mario Kart, but instead it turns into something else. So now let's get into this. So what actually went down on that Friday show for you?
Yeah, we went in, we talked about things, and we do what we do every day. We just talked about what's in the news. The difference was that we were the news, and the interview was the news in the sphere. And people wanted to hear our thoughts about it for the first time, and that was the first time we got together. So, you know, you listen to your audience, and when the audience says, we want to hear your thoughts about what happened yesterday, you do that. And for us, it was a Friday, so naturally we're gonna talk about it, and then we're gonna give the weekend to decompress, and then we're gonna resume the show on normal on Monday. It doesn't matter if Mario Kart was played or not. The intention was still the same, was to talk about what just happened the day before for the first time, just like you did the day before with the decompression stream. Now, was it what you wanted to hear? No. But was it honest? Yes. And honestly, I think that when it comes to the reasons why we were upset was, and specifically Adam was upset, was because he smelt shit, and whenever he'd say it, you know, it was like talking in circles. And I think that there's like a lot of that stemmed from the WWE Champions thing. That's where a lot of the meat came from, right? So we asked you about that several times. You know, we got the runaround on it. We all knew it was the runaround, right? There were, you know, we talked about you sharing your account, and then, you know, and then that didn't happen, and that was when the internet went out and everything associated with that. And so, you know, we were upset about it, right? Because we smelt the shit. And I think that there's like actually like a lot of irony when it comes to this, in that there's like just like yes, you know, I get sent clips to you all the time, and leading up to this especially, you know, where you talked about WWE Champions, and you said that, you know, you spent you know, forever lying about it, right? So with that said, like, do you think that, you know, you admitted to lying about this, right? Do you think that we had a right to be upset because we felt you were lying? We knew you were lying. You admitted to lying. Do you feel that we had a right to be upset?
Everybody knew he was lying, bro.
Let me
everyone.
Okay, let me put it into these terms. Okay, when a guest is going to be on a show and is going to be interviewed, and they know there's going to be hard-hitting questions, and that was all previously established. All right, we knew all this was going to happen. That's why I agreed to do the interview, because I felt like this was going to be the definitive interview or whatever. Okay, never in my wildest dreams did I expect that the next day after the interview you were going to do that. You didn't even tell the public you were going to do that. And now, let's be honest here. What actually happened on that Friday show is you talked to my detractors almost the entire show. You were reading all of their contributions as they rolled in. I think some of them were previously from the interview the day before. I want to be fair here. I think there were like leftovers you hadn't shouted out the day before. And then there was a ton of contributions that came in that day from my detractors. So you just sat there reading them. And, okay, you're upset with me. You don't believe me. You smell shit. All right? But there's a difference between saying, well, we just did this big interview. We don't believe him, versus actually like actively participating in memes that they have about me. Your entire cast laughed ack on the show, Craig, together, as if this was something funny to do to deride Phil. I was the guest on your show the day before for 5 hours. I was on your show and answered hard-hitting questions. You didn't have to believe the answers.
Hold on. Did you answer? Because you.
Oh, I did. Oh, indeed, I answered. You just didn't like the answers.
Phil, don't flip that on me, because you didn't. You were dishonest with us, and we smelt that.
It's still an answer. It doesn't matter if it's honesty or not. It's still an answer.
Then let me ask you this, Phil. Will you apologize for lying to us? Because that's where a lot of that came from. It's like we.
You didn't check the avenue that you could have gotten actual evidence in my community.
That was a reactionary thing. Am I proud of it? No. Right? And you know what, Phil? I'm going to do you one better. Give me a charity of your choice. Give me a charity of your choice. I will. I will donate that day on that stream. We made $633.08. I will donate $633.08 to a charity of your choice.
Craig,
if you help close the book.
If you actually cared about anything that you're saying right now, you already would have donated that money. So you can do with it however you want. But the fact is, you have done absolutely nothing in this appearance to show any kind of responsibility or remorse for the things that you did regarding me, my community, or my reputation after the interview. And you've publicly admitted you didn't check the avenue that you could have gotten actual evidence of what I was going to tell you about the truth. So
I did not check the email.
So I don't really know I can help you anymore at this point. You know, it's like I've been saying to everyone recently. What's happened in the last month and a half is pretty remarkable. All right, basically everyone for the last like 10 years who really like messed with me and cheated on me, it's kind of all coming back. Karma, you know. Now, in your case, you're definitely not egregious, okay? I want you to understand something. After today, I have no grudge against you whatsoever, all right? I'm going to act like none of this ever happened. Really, I mean it, too. I'm going to act like none of this ever happened. We're just going to move on with our life. You're going in one direction. I'm going in another direction, all right? But you have to understand that, like, when you have a platform, you have a responsibility to be responsible with that platform. If you were going to have the big definitive DarkSydeDrill interview, and even if you thought I lied the entire interview, which I did about WWE champions, that's what I lied about, okay? You still have a responsibility after the fact to follow up. That's what you didn't do. You actually didn't do the most important part. What you did was the equivalent of if, let's say, Barbara Walters was going to interview a big prominent person. I don't know. We're going to make this up. Barbara Walters was interviewing Donald Trump.
I'm sorry that happened. And I'm sorry that your detractors gave us money, right? But you know what? It's going to happen again. It happened today. Somebody super chatted $2, you know, saying, hey, did you hear about this? Should I get that $1.40 back? Right? Like, I don't know how to handle that, Phil. And I'm not going to apologize for people who gave us money because they felt we either did a good job or we felt like we missed something, or did you hear about this? I'm not going to apologize for that. I told you I will gladly give that money to a charity, right? And I'll give it to a charity in your name, right? But if you don't want that, that's fine. And that's totally okay.
I mean, I'm speechless. You actually think that giving that money to a charity a year and a half later is going to somehow make you look good or something? Like, what are you talking about?
No. I hope that I could care less. What I care about is helping you. Move on, because you clearly are clinging onto this, right? And like I said, I'm sorry that this happened, right? But I'm not sorry for the words that you said, right? Once again, if somebody feels a certain way about you, it's based off your actions, right? I'm live 2 hours a day, 5 days a week. People see me, they know me by now, right? I've been doing this for almost 20 years. So people have a pretty good idea of me and my character. And for you to attack my character, I mean this with all due respect, Phil. Go. Go fuck yourself, because you don't know. I've gone out of my way, Phil, to treat you with respect via email the entire time. I've gone out of my way to treat you with respect and be courteous to you continuously. And I'm sorry that you're upset that I didn't check my email for 23 hours. I'm sorry for that. Like, and I'm sorry that I was pissed that you were talking shit about me, right? But I hope we can move past this. I really do. And I hope that this helps you turn the page. Will it do it? Probably not. But one thing that I do really hope is I hope that people don't send you super chats in regards to me. But you know, no, I hope people send you lots of money in regards to me. I hope people, I'll be the first one talking about myself, and I'll send you a super chat momentarily here in just a few minutes.
I don't want you to send me any super chat, right?
But I want to. I want to.
Well, I can't stop you. If you really have to do it, I mean, go. I can't stop you from doing it. I don't want any money from you. I don't want anything from you. Really, at this point. Like, you literally, in a situation here where we were being completely cordial, you just told me to go fuck myself publicly on the stream. If you really have to do it, I mean, go. I can't stop you from doing it. I don't want any money from you. I don't want anything from you. Really, at this point. Like, you literally, in a situation here where we were being completely cordial, you just told me to go fuck myself publicly on the stream. You realize that, right?
Why?
I didn't do it. You did.
Why? Because you attacked my
No, not why. You did it. We were being cordial. I just had an entire show with Keen last week, and I have way more gripes with Keen than I have with you, and that never happened.
Did you attack Keem's character?
Oh, yeah, of course I did. And he went back at me, and we went back and forth, and we hashed it out. Yeah.
Listen, then Keem should have told you to go. Fuck yourself.
All right, so there you go. Folks, there you have it. There you have it. Night and day. I mean, you can't, that's all. I mean, really, honestly. But we're over. I'm sorry. I'll apologize for two things. I'll apologize, number one, that I did lie to you during the interview.
Which
that was wrong.
To everything we're talking about.
That was wrong. And number two, I apologize to the public that I lied for so many years, but I already did that last night on my own show, so they already know about that. All right? And I'll apologize to you now because we're taking too much of your time, and I know you got to get go. All right?
So let me close with this.
You close, and then I'll close, and we'll be good. Okay. You close first.
I want you to really think about your actions here, right? Think about this logically. Please do. Why were we pissed the next day? Why? I'm asking you. Why were we pissed?
Oh, you want me to answer?
Yeah.
Well, it sounds to me like you wanted me to come clean on your show and get a really great... great piece of content out of it, because it was going to be the definitive time when DSP admits to everything that everyone's been saying that he's been doing for so long. And when I didn't do that, you basically had a nothing burger of an interview. 5 hours of a nothing burger of an interview. But it was good for my detractors. They wanted to crap on me, so it was a good piece for them, but you didn't have anything for anyone else. So it didn't give you what you were looking for in the product. That was the problem. You were really hoping you were going to get the big confession. That's why you kept putting me on the spot about send me the screenshot, when we had never discussed that before the interview. You didn't get it. You got upset about it, and that's why you didn't check your email, because you couldn't get the moment anymore in the interview. You thought you had wasted 5 hours of your time, and what you said was, well, now I'm going to get him back for that tomorrow. I'll make that. That money in this Dice Destruction show that we'll do on Friday. That's actually what happened.
You're wrong about all that.
Okay,
right?
fair enough. But you asked me for my opinion, so that's there you go.
Sure. And that also tells me where your head's at. We were mad because we were lied to. Had you not lied, none of this would have happened. If you were just clear and honest with us, like you've been with like you were yesterday, everything, none of this would happen. We could have moved on. It would have been like, yeah, do we think it's bullshit? That's fine. And would the Friday stream have happened the way it did? Probably not, right? Would the monetize the hater stream have happened? Probably not. Because if you just were honest from the start, none of this would have happened. So you can point the finger at me all day long. But at the end of the day, Phil, what's the old saying? You still got 3 more pointing back, right? Back at you. So look, I'll take my responsibility. I hope you look within yourself and you take some responsibility in this as well, right? And that's fine. I do hope that we can eventually work together in the future in some way, shape, or form. Maybe you come on Side Scrollers and we do a regular show. If you don't want to deal with a politics-driven show that isn't whatever you said, right? You were extremely nice with your words, and by nice I'm being sarcastic right now. And when you told us to go fuck ourselves and all that stuff, so. I would like to give you a fair shake someday on Side Scrollers if you're open to it. Like I said, I want to make sure that you and everybody else knows that I am open to working with you in some way, shape, or form. But I hope more than anything, I hope you're honest, not just with your audience, but with yourself about the situation. I appreciate your time today, Phil. I got some dad duties I got to get done. Thank you guys very much for your time.
All right, now hold on. Before you go, let me say my piece too. All right,
Sure.
it'll be quick, I promise.
Yeah.
This is it. This is the end. There's no more feud between you and me. Do you agree? That's it. We're done. We can stop going at each other's
We're going
throats.
DarkSydeDrill here. The only detractor channel that I watch is Duty Streams.
That email saying like, we were just disappointed, right? And the offer wasn't there anymore after the interview because we felt lied to.
Okay, so now
with that said, I hope we can move past.
That's what I'm saying. Now that we've hashed it all out, right? We're all good. You're saying you're extending that olive branch, and you're saying that that opportunity is there again, possibly.
And after the interview, I sent you that email saying like, we were just disappointed, right? And the offer wasn't there anymore after the interview because we felt lied to.
Okay, so now
With that said, I hope we can move past it.
that's what I'm saying. Now that we've hashed it all out, right? We're all good.
But with yourself about
Right.
the situation.
You can see him. He
I
reaches
appreciate
for the
your time
mouse.
today,
He leans
Phil. I
in,
got-
and you can
Yeah,
see
dude, I gotta get
the disconnect little fucking icon pops up right there on the Discord call. Like he thinks he's slick. He thinks that like this is some fucking genius bit like the final chip for Rich of Review Tech, and it's just forced and cringe, brother. What a huge fucking L you've taken. And I do want to point out I read his chat afterwards, and it's about 50-50 split of people telling him that that's a huge L and that he's obviously the king because that's the bit they're going for.
Okay. All right, guys. So that is the appearance of Stuttering Craig on the Level 1 podcast. I hope that you all enjoyed it very, very much. It was a good one, right? I hope that
You talking about like whippets?
Now, why do I need to bring this?
Sorry, dude, bro. Damn, the PPV voice. I love doing it, but it's hurting. It's hurting my voice.
And I was so focused on
Hurting my
the
fucking throat.
sweetheart search of mine.
Jay
Once upon
Sonic,
a
you're my
time,
meth bear, bro.
No longer a
I'm just
thing.
glad you're here. I haven't seen
I'm
you
doing
in a
much
minute,
better
man.
now. But yeah, just
I'm
the
glad you're
progression's
just
on
still
the way with
here.
the sweetheart search, and yeah, I did.
I thought you
video
ran
on YouTube,
away.
And
Yo, I thought you probably ran away because I'm splitting the community up because I'm making fun of pedophiles in our community and the people that support them. And ooh, you know, I'm associated with Wings 007. You know, so sorry. I thought you thought I was fucking AIDS or something.
Which were obviously influenced by a certain few, but they will not be named. But their judgment is set. And so on
Jay
and so
Sonic,
forth.
I'm fucking around, bro.
But
I'm
anyway,
being
so aside
salty,
from that,
but I am fucking around.
I've grown
you
and
know?
developed along the way and definitely learned.
Not at you, I'm not
And,
salty
here's
at
the
you.
thing.
But if you know, you
Internet
know.
security, and make sure you do not dox yourself and don't dox anybody else. But honesty and authenticity between individuals still does remain good and just. So, if you're looking to actually become friends with somebody on the internet, seriously, don't fake, don't hate, just keep it all authentic.
Yeah,
good.
007's active as
And
fuck,
as long as you
bro.
can do that, and especially in loving yourself authentically and deeply and everything, and appreciating yourself and everything that has led you to get to this point.
Oh my god. And you want me to call you a woman? Does this look like a woman, bro? Literally, does this look like a fucking female? No, I don't give a shit, bro. You want me to think you're a fucking woman? You need to try harder, bro. If you cannot make yourself look like a woman, stop. Okay, just pretend you're a man until you can fucking do better. I don't know.
That shall be
dude.
good for you as well. Even
I'm sick of that shit.
if
I
you
need
are
I need to fucking
among
act
the
like you're
lowest
a
ranks
woman.
or
Fuck, you
dredges,
do not look
or
like a
even if you're
woman. Okay.
millionaire, but still not very happy because
I need to
you're not
fucking be
feeling like
part of
your
your
soul
little
fully being
deluded fucking
fulfilled and all
fantasy,
that.
dude.
So you think about that. Middle of the road is technically good because
Is
like, you take the
007
good,
a
the
low
bad.
cow himself? No. And I feel like low cow is one of those terms that's just like thrown at anyone, bro. It's thrown at anyone and everyone that goes against the grain of of what you're conventionally used to or what you probably expect from a content creator that makes fun of Lolcows.
And
No.
find your own way for the better.
007 is not a Lolcow.
Of course, you gotta remember your roots.
Like, think about it. If he was a Lolcow, we would probably have a segment right now talking about some stupid, retarded shit he's doing. Right? But no, he's sitting here fucking making other people Lolcows and making fun of them with his audience behind the scenes, you know?
As you were in past lives.
I just feel like
so
the term Lolcow, it gets thrown out like how people call people Nazis, how leftists call Republicans Nazis that don't agree with them. Like, some people don't know what a Lolcow is.
Keep it all good. The Bible does remain a good guide, but we are meant to think outside the Bible.
Real!
So my mic
Thank you, Real!
Remember that.
For the
Great.
one gifted membership! Thank you, bro!
Powered and positive.
I appreciate you, bro.
But
You
of
and
course,
Rose, I
as
appreciate
there is
both
a
of
good
you,
point
bro.
to be spoken.
Hope AJ's
when one
doing okay,
does
man.
tend to become famous or just to record a video and put it on the internet, it should not be done for attention. It should be done for projecting a valid, reasonable point or perspective, or just even a random silly thought whatsoever. But as long as you do it for the good.
Well, it's like, bro, DSP people done it to me. And that's when it opened my head up. Like, holy fuck. They're like, the DSP community is full of fucking, like, weird leftists. Like, oh, you say the word retard? You say retard? You attacked another detractor when they did something bad. You're just like Phil. That's what they do, bro. That's literally what they do. Like you're not like TBS. You don't say nice things to us in an eloquent fucking an eloquent tone and fucking accent. You don't talk to us like you're from Europe. Oh, you don't pet us on the head. You don't let us put our trash on your channel. You don't do little bit of this. Like, you're just like Phil. Literally, that's what they do. It's like, you're gay as fuck. Shut the fuck up, bro.
From Rainbow,
you take this shit way too seriously. Anyone that doesn't act like your favorite detractors is just like Phil, pretty much. And that's why, that's literally when I stopped, like, validating a lot of what people say about me, you know? Because there's a lot of people that like me, and I make detractor shit for the people that fucking like me, and are kind of detractors like me, right?
Yup. Fucking preach.
We need to suck Phil's dick, and we need to just hold hands. We're all DSP detractors. I know, bro. So many detractors hate my guts. Just because I would dare call out a pedophile in this community. You know, I know who the fuck you. I know who the con artists are, and I won't blow up their cons, but whatever, dude. I'm not gonna let you fucking sit here and paint me like I'm the most retarded person ever.
And light powered. Just know you are in the right when it is good to you.
Aims? Yeah, bro. I've been playing fighters for a fat minute, man.
And of course, just treat yourself good. Go on, keep yourself on a healthy route as best you are able to. Drink lots of water. Caffeine is good in reasonable amounts, of course, but you don't.
Yeah, let's watch this real quick, bro. Oh shit, not that.
If you've been on the internet for any length of time, the term lolcow might have crossed your radar.
But it's like,
and if you're
people
not
just
terminally
throw that
on
word out
elite,
for whoever
like some
they
of the
don't
people
like.
on the internet,
you know, you're a lolcow, you're a Nazi.
then you have no idea what
That's
that
what
means.
they do, bro.
Luckily for you, in today's episode of One for the Normies, we'll be going over just that. As a short little introduction, my name's FM. I talk about weird things on the internet. That's my whole thing. So yeah. Lolcow is a person whose eccentric or foolish behavior can be exploited to amuse onlookers. Similar to the phrase cash cow, the word lolcow is a portmanteau of the acronym LOL, meaning to laugh, and cow. But it doesn't take a scientist to figure something like that out. Lolcows are essentially modern-day circus freaks and village idiots. They are the lowest of the low. Someone who society usually looks down upon for laughs, as they're either so pathetic or so gullible. The thing with lolcows is that they're not limited to some dark corner of the internet. They're from every facet of life. If we go to a more mainstream example of what a lolcow is, the first people that come to my mind are the Slayton sisters, the stars of 1,000-Pound Sisters.
Do you drink water?
Those bitches are
No
funny,
water at all?
bro.
Okay. All right. And then what are you drinking during the day? Sodies.
Sody pops.
Okay. And how much do you think you drink a day?
8 to 12 a day.
These people are unique and they're eccentric. Because of these two qualities, their lives are shown off by TLC as if they were a part of a circus act, which they essentially are, as their everyday life, struggles, and arguments are shown off to viewers as entertainment.
Try being my size, Amy. You don't know how it is. There's stuff you can do. You want to be a big baby about everything. I ain't baby. You're the damn baby. Grow the up. You first. Bitch, I've been grown. I pay my bills. My bills are paid.
Like a car going off the side of a cliff, there's a certain quality to them and other lolcows that makes it hard to look away. From what I've been able to gather, is that this term really originated from a Wikipedia article on the site Encyclopedia Dramatica around the year 2007. You can still visit
Everything
this Wikipedia
came from
page today
ED, bro.
and see the schizophrenic ramble.
No bullshit. All of lolcow culture that's like documented and shit comes from ED. It does, dude. Like, more or less.
Links of whoever wrote the article, and more excitingly, see a list of various lolcows the page has documented over the years. Some of these lolcows are somewhat well-known people by now, with the most popular being Christian, who historically had beef with the entire website for having an article dedicated entirely to him. It's also worth noting that Christian is also one of the first people on the internet to really be known as a lolcow. While there were people on the internet before him who were
Shout out Sean Ranklin.
also exploited for laughters, Christian was really the first one to be known under the term. Besides Christian, there are tons more lesser lolcows waiting on there to be discovered by
Yeah,
some.
bro, I said it for years too. So, if you guys been watching my streams for the last like 3-ish years, right? We watched the whole Christian documentary by Gino Samuel, bro. And I said it the whole time. It's like, yeah, no, Christian, he's a granddaddy of this shit, dog. Like, there were a bunch of people getting made fun of on forums and shit. But Christian, holy shit, bro. He was drinking his fucking sperm. He was doing like shit that like no other fucking person
Is that
ever
actually
done
true?
before. You know, he was so unique.
It's definitely something you want to check out if you're interested in this stuff and internet history as a whole. But I would warn you, Encyclopedia Dramatica is unfiltered, and a lot of the things on there are obscene, offensive, and just otherwise NSFW.
If he is,
so if you're sensitive to those topics, I would recommend
I have a
just
problem with him
not
selling
visiting that page and just watching other
the
people talk
Krabby
about it on
Patty to
YouTube.
Wendy's.
Like yours truly. While most people will simply see a weird, eccentric person and go to calling them a lolcow, there are actually quite a few classifications and types of lolcows that are dependent on their career, how they act,
We're just
and
gonna
their
replay some
deviancies.
old missions.
As I go over
I'm
these,
kind of
keep
stuck
in
at a
mind that
boss
these are
right
pretty
now.
rough classifications, as most
Oh,
tend
hell,
to
let's do
overlap with
this
each
one.
other in some way or another. Also, as a disclaimer, there's like one or two on here which are essentially lolcow plus their hobby. You'll understand when we get to it, but that kind of made researching this a bit hard, trying to figure out like what's the point of these guys, you know.
What happened here? Oh, there it goes.
Starting off with one of the more popular classifications be the horror cow. The key difference between your average lolcow and a horror cow is the fact that horror cows are some of the most creepy and terrible people you'll ever see. They're mostly characterized by their horrid behavior towards other people and their disgusting sexual deviancies.
Cyrax, bro.
Many now famous lolcows are classified as a horror cow. Example of these include Nick Bates, an infamous coprophiliac and child molester. Don't search up either of those. Don't research either of those.
Hey, okay. Is it recording? Yeah, it's recording. Hey, this is Nick Bate, and I'm going to give you a video tour of my room. And,
I think I played this mission one time, so I don't know what we're looking for.
This is my computer desk. I put my laptop on it and laptop accessories.
For a while.
There's my dresser.
I picked it up.
Some clothes go in it sometimes. There's my bed.
Gundam.
There's a pillow that I have when I'm sleeping. There's my nightstand where I put things that I want to have access to while I'm in bed.
You know, if I'm gonna be smoking, I'm probably gonna need to get a bottle of water.
iHome remote and drinks.
Smoke 'em if you got 'em, boys.
Here's some panties. There's the wall of Anna. Sometimes I put other things on it. Here's a bathroom. There's a toilet. There's a plunger that I use as a butt plug. Here's some baby oil
the strongest
that I use as a lube for jacking off with. Or for putting things in my butt.
Chance Wilkins, who is just plain scary to look at, and is also a pedophile who raped a blind kid in high school.
Poor blind Billy. Justice for blind Billy.
Fucking dead, bro.
Whoa. Did I shoot him out of the air or did he fly up so I see. Okay. I'm well.
Yeah, that's Amber Lynn, bro. That big bitch. Bitch that big. Oh no, what? Get the fuck out of my face.
Okay, I guess I fucked that up pretty good. Alright, I think I remember where he's gonna be.
Lead the channel.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, there he is.
Marty, do you want me to end my life?
Oh, fuck.
No.
Do you want me to end my life?
What I get for
I'm gonna have to call
buffering.
well-being check-in now. I don't want you to end your life. I don't want you to
quit.
Cyrax, I want you
to.
Okay, it's a little dark now. I mean, I'm not sure really. I might have taken other shots for this.
Shout out to Music the Biz Marty.
Sorry, I put the knife down.
Quit it, Marty. Baby.
Marty, why don't you shut up, boy?
Let's strike.
Shut up, you fucking Jewish little ass. Better yet, why don't I show you my goddamn dick and I shut you down, bitch?
Give me warning, Cyrax.
Come on, boy. Let me ask you this, Marty. Why is it that you can't back the fuck up and fight your own goddamn fights like a man? Why you gotta blackmail like a bitch?
Cyrax,
why you gotta be a bitch? No, why you gotta be a bitch? Why you gotta be a bitch? Why you gotta be a bitch?
Randy Stair, who literally shot up a grocery store and killed several people.
Okay, so here's the deal. Got a 1983 quarter right here.
I thought that guy was AI.
You believe in fate? Here's the fate test. You realize, if I flip this next coin and it lands on tails, there's going to be devastation and destruction. 1, 2, 3. I'll land behind the camera. Tails.
4 people are dead after a murder-suicide shooting in northeast Pennsylvania. This happened just before 1 this morning at a supermarket outside of Scranton. Police say 24-year-old Randy Stair fatally shot 3 co-workers before turning the gun on himself. The victims were between 26 and 63 years old. One eyewitness did manage to escape unharmed.
I work with old grandpas.
And most notably now, Christian, because he boinked his mother.
I work with old people for some reason.
True and shit.
I didn't even know there was
They're the
such a
only ones
thing.
that
I
wanna
didn't know
do
there was
warehouse work,
incest
I'm guessing.
fanfic.
Oh,
We're there
shit.
about you and Barbara. I can't believe that. I didn't even think that. I knew that you guys had a good relationship, but I always thought, because I'm not huge on Christery and, you know, whatever, I just thought that the whole Sonetry franchise was very interesting, and that's how I got into you when I was younger, right?
Oh,
but I didn't have any idea that Barbara was, that Barbara and you had that sort of relationship. I never got any of those vibes. But, how did you approach her?
You got his ass. Yo. Fucking janky, stinky janky. She was a dirty bitch, bro. But she got Chris. I heard. You can't, like, deny that. She got his ass good, dude.
She wanted to do it. And
Even though she was a dirty little weird bitch, too.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Wow, Barbara.
These are only a few examples of a horror cow, and the fact that these aren't the only ones is frightening to say the least. These Lolcows are easily the easiest of the bunch to hate. There's never a single shred of redeemable qualities within any of them.
Well, that was completely off.
Going on to a similar, sometimes overlapping category, we have the Schizo Cow.
I've
if you
never
get the
heard
theme
of
of what's
those.
going on here, you might be able to guess what it is.
Wait.
A Schizo Cow is a Lolcow who's characterized.
Let me guess. Okay, so the examples of this are gonna be Jupiter the Hybrid.
By their frequent, nonsensical
Tibbs
posting
TV.
with much of their content making little to no sense. Many, if not all, Schizo Cows suffer from a range of mental disorders, which cause their erratic behavior. Think No Bark Noonan from Fallout New Vegas, or Alex Jones, but actually crazy. Two of the most famous Lolcows from this category are Terry Davis, the creator of Temple OS.
You know, they were making fun of.
I don't even hate Alex Jones, but he's actually like, kind of crazy.
No,
I think,
no,
bro.
I like that. You know,
Really?
basically, this is kind of humiliating.
The disrespect. The fucking disrespect. This fucker was not crazy.
What do you do?
okay?
You just act like a monkey. I don't fucking plan the melody in my head. Are you kidding me? No, I just fucking hit keys and then repeat it, see if it sounds good. I sort of got a feel for planning the notes a little bit. Mostly it's being a monkey, you know. Just play a drum solo for 10 minutes, just trying to make it interesting.
Yeah, Terry Davis, he wasn't crazy, bro.
You know?
And Daniel Larson, the guy on TikTok who was obsessed with Grace Vanderwall.
That guy was a weirdo.
Love CP.
Fucking Daniel Larson. Everything he did was hilarious.
There's a channel that actually started in Phoenix, like here in Phoenix. We have so many like weird homeless people. But I know the guy. He flies a drone, bro. And he fucking flies a drone everywhere. Into homeless encampments and, seedy parts of the city. And, he started doing this all over the country. But he started in Phoenix, bro. But he's, film all these homeless people and drug addicts and shit chilling in their natural habitats. And sometimes they try to throw shit at his drone, bro. Right? But it got to a point, nowadays, he actually drops like little care packages for the homeless people. But yeah, back in the days, bro, he would leave like money on the drone and shit like that. And he just try to get the homeless people to like knock the drone down so they could get like, the money taped to his drones and shit.
Oh, he jumped.
But
this message,
they got Daniel. I think that's my point. Almost lost my train of thought. But they got Daniel. You got Daniel. Literally, their drones were following Daniel Larson one day, bro. And he was all pissed, started throwing rocks at the fucking drone.
I didn't know that. That's funny, dude.
Is to all the hackers.
We're gonna have to catch up on
I
Daniel
declare
Larson
fucking
more.
war. Let's fight. Meet me at Starbucks.
Drums and drones?
Both of these
Adrax, yeah,
schizophals
he's
have
one
serious
dude, but
mental
there's a dude
illnesses,
from Phoenix.
with Terry being diagnosed with
It doesn't
schizophrenia
too.
and
You got
Daniel Larson
Daniel,
being diagnosed
bro.
with autism, ADHD, and bipolar
But yeah,
disorder.
no.
These
you guys don't know. Some of you guys don't know. You know how, like, it might be weird for some normal people to see there's a whole community
know
that
why I
tracks,
don't wanna
like,
do
Phil's
this one.
tips and his lies and hump. Dude, there's a whole community of people that fly drones and fucking just track fucking bums and shit, bro.
That's
fantastic. Are usually the most humorous due to their wacky beliefs.
You
and
know what I
statements,
mean? It's like,
but
what
are
the
also
fuck?
the most
Why do you
tragic,
do that?
since it's clear they're not
like
fully
weird.
in control of themselves.
It's weird, but you get it. Cause it's like, alright, I get it. You know? I fucking hunt down e-betters.
Next up is something a little more mainstream. We have the career cow. Career cows are characterized by their stubbornness and their determination to keep pursuing a career
No,
in
we'll
which
find
they
some of
utterly
those
suck
videos,
at.
bro. They're
Maybe
good.
once in the
They're
past
funny as
they were
hell,
popular,
dude.
but that's in the past. Nowadays, they sit on their computer begging for money to keep playing video games on stream,
It's DarkSydeDrill.
trying to recapture the spark that first made them popular, but to no avail. The best examples of this I know are DarkSydeDrill.
All right, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm frustrated for two reasons. Reason number one, because yeah, the game does suck. I really did not like tonight's stream, and in addition to that, as you guys can see, I stayed extra late for you guys, and basically it amounted to nothing. No one's really supported, which pisses me off. It does. That I'm playing a game. Obviously, it's frustrating. A lot of people showed up to watch it because you saw how frustrating it was, and no one supported. Yeah, that does upset me. Okay, it would have been one thing if I'm staying late and people are laughing, having a good time, and a few people are at least supporting the stream, but no one did, and that really upsets me.
Wings of Redemption.
Okay, that's how the game works.
An oldie but a goodie, bro.
I'm just trolling you, chill. It's not supposed
Whatever. I hope your family dies in an automobile wreck.
What? Who the fuck says that?
I say that because you're a fucking piece of shit.
And Boogie2988.
I'm a black person.
Sproggle, I'm glad to hear you're still black. And thanks for 2 months of support, man. That's a lot of money, I guess, for a person of color, or is it not? I don't know. But I have a gun that's also a USB drive. So bring it.
Bro.
But I want you to know, I think you are the lowest of the low. I think you are the worst of the worst. I think that there are fucking rapists and Nazis out there who, even though they are rapists and fucking Nazis, they are more redeemable than you because at least they're doing something they fucking believe in. They may be pieces of garbage. They may be pieces of shit. They may harm other people, but at least they believe what they fucking stand for.
What?
You stand for nothing. You stand for nothing. Even a disgusting piece of shit rapist is better than you. Even a piece of shit
crazy how these
racist garbage Nazi
got
is
any
better than
relevancy.
You are
know?
the worst.
All three of these people have had some level of fame in the past that they've so far latched onto and managed to keep their dying career afloat for way longer than they should have. In the case of Wings and Darkside, both of these are infamous e-beggars due to their stubbornness to let something go and finally get a real job again. It's like walking down the street and seeing Steven Seagal begging for money. Sure, he was good and under siege, but the spark died out fast. And now he's just a washed up nobody riding the coattails of his
This is an example Chill Murray often makes.
That's literally the perfect fucking metaphors. Like, at least for Phil.
fame.
You're good at Under Siege, bro.
Here we are with the shorter list of classifications.
Hold on, I'm dead as hell. Like, yeah, bro, you're good at Under Siege, but like, what the fuck, man?
We have the art cow. These lolcows, as stated at the beginning, aren't much different from a regular old lolcow. The only big difference is their affinity for art. But that's not really the only requirement. Some of them will have a strange obsession with this really obscure character from a piece of media they read and dedicate their lives to it. Or they'll have some deranged fetish like gas, or just make absolutely mental political cartoons. Like Ben Garrison, who often chills for InfoWars. These guys literally are just artists who are lolcows. So, in a way, Chris Chan could be an art cow.
What? Nah, Chris Chan's a rapist. Sorry.
Another classification is the cosplay cow.
Yeah,
the title of this is pretty self-explanatory. It's a lolcow who's an avid cosplayer who is either hilariously bad at it, ugly, or just, you know, a bad person.
Fucking Harry Otter. It's literally Harry Otter Gaming, bro.
Biggest example of this category, I think, is
I was
Pixie
gonna say
Terry,
Jim Sterling.
a white girl who wanted to be Japanese so bad that she literally changed her name and tried telling everyone that her mom cheated on her dad with a Japanese man, even though there's like no proof of that whatsoever.
What?
Somewhat
Who does
off
some
topic,
stupid
but
shit
she
like
even
that?
took a DNA test.
There's like a whole universe
Of lolcows I had
There's, like,
no
this
ideas
whole
about.
wide world, dude, of people that aren't Phil. We could just sit here and have fun making fun of.
That's from Ancestry, and proceeded to
Holy
have
shit.
a mental breakdown on social media about it, crying and cursing her parents because apparently she had zero Asian ancestry. We won't know
I had
because
to
the
take a
results
break,
weren't posted,
bro.
but that's
I feel like, dude, we might be at that little weird point where I'm like, dude, I want to fucking see her make fun of other people, see what they're up to, right? And let Phil have his W's that he thinks he's having and his little gay ass
Circle jerk,
renaissance, and I'm gonna be there to fucking bite his fucking butt cheek off when he fucks
pretty
off.
much what you can get from it.
I'll always be there, Phil, till he dies.
Our
I'm like,
last
fuck, we might
locale
have
on
to
this
fucking
list
sit
is
here
the
and,
drama
like,
cow.
See what other people are
Now,
doing,
not a lot. I
dude.
couldn't find too much information on this, but this is what I could get from it. These people are essentially the most attention-hungry group on this list. While other lolcows find fame from other means or by complete accident, such as the case as Chris Chan, drama cows yearn for it, and their way to get there is by causing chaos and drama within their community. The biggest example of this I know is Onision, who essentially built his career off of creating drama
that guy
and
is
saying
insane.
incredibly controversial
I
things to
know,
generate
dude.
views and clicks on his channel.
Like, bro, it's cringe. It's so cringe when you sit here and try to take responsibility for little fuck-ups your race probably did. You know what I mean? It's 2024, bro. Like, white people ain't took over whole ass continents in hundreds of years, and all gay ass home for rough. You know what I mean? We should be chilling.
He got
now.
so bad that eventually
Should be
the entire
fulfilled
YouTube
about what
community
white
effectively
did,
decided
dude.
to exile this man to the outskirts of the internet, hopefully to never be seen again.
No bullshit. That's why King of the Hill is like one of the greatest fucking cartoons ever, bro. I have a whole fucking episode about that. You know, like, dude, white people, you should feel bad about, like, all this shit that happened to Native Americans and all that shit, bro. You didn't do it, right?
He's also historically been one of the biggest creeps on the YouTube community, so it's not like he was just mean to people and they just kicked him out.
I was about to get so racist towards Native Americans. I was about to be like, and fuck them. And fuck them, bro. The fuck? Black people build America. We don't get no goddamn little exclusive fucking zones for ourselves.
You know.
Shit. Still can't get no goddamn reparations, but the Japanese did. Okay.
While these categories might seem a bit distinct from each other, they are often not. As I stated at the start of this section, many of these categories overlap, and names end up meaning nothing.
Everybody
and that's
got
okay.
what they deserve.
The biggest thing connecting them is that they're lolcows. They're eccentric, unique, stubborn, and possess a complete and total lack of self-awareness. And that's enough to get the public's eye on them. In conclusion, none of this really matters. In your day-to-day life, you will not need this information at all, like the Pythagorean theorem. However, if you're interested in the internet culture as a whole and the personalities within it, learning about lolcows is a great starting point to the rabbit hole. And if you're interested in going down any further, I'll be here to guide you there. Hope you all enjoy the video, and with that, I'm out.
Nah, believe it or not, I'm a quarter native, so... I'm actually part of the Auction tribe because of my grandmother. But it's just like, as a black guy, you know, if we were to start arguing about what race deserves what and when, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that shit gets heated. That shit gets heated with a black person. Alright, where are we at? We're almost out of here, guys. We're almost done. Concord! Oh my fucking god, bro! Y'all
that
know
game got shut
we
the
mostly
fuck
talk about
down.
eccentric people and lolcows on this channel, but y'all know me. If you guys been here for a bunch of my streams, and you get a good clue who I am. I'm a fucking big ass gamer. You know, I'm a gamer. I'm a fucking retarded otaku. I'm a fucking big ass nerd, right? I've been having my eyes on Concord since, like, I've heard about it a few years ago, bro. This is the biggest flop in modern video game history. It is, like, bro, no one asked for this. No one wanted this, right? And they charged, like, 40 fucking bucks. If I bought this, it would have been 45 with the taxes I have to pay. Like, bro, this is actually, like, a good little insight into failures in video game history. Because, like, think about it. Like, as far as numbers, bro, people playing it as a live... This is a live service game. This is a big-ass fucking little soft dick in the video game industry. This is bad, bro. And this is from a channel called Knowledge Hub. They make those fucking alternate history hub videos and shit like that. This is a good channel, bro. But Knowledge Hub, they cover like video games and gay shit like that, bro. But from like a logical fucking point of view. So this video, it isn't gonna be all spurgy and gay and boomer like Phil, right? And it's not gonna be like super hype and full of opinions that like are 100 miles a minute. They're retarded like me. You know, it's pretty. I like this channel because it covers a wide array of video games and modern like electronic culture from like a logical standpoint. You know, it's Knowledge Husk. It's the name of the channel. Check it out on your own free time. But yeah, it's covering Concord. And I agree with this so far. It's like, this is the biggest flop in video game history so far.
For sure
It is. Bigger than E.T. or any other gay game you think is a big flop, you know?
It was sponsored by Fabletics. More from them in a bit. What is the biggest flop in video game history? I mean, the first answer that comes to mind is like, what? E.T. for the Atari 2600?
Random channel, he's a Nazi supporter. Okay, well, you know, I get that. Don't give him no money. I ain't gonna give him money either. I ain't gonna give him no money either, but I'm pretty sure his
that was so
videos
bad
are
that
good.
millions of unsold copies were apparently buried in the desert. Led to the collapse of the entire video game industry. Okay, part of that's true. Part of that is not entirely true. But either way, no, E.T. is not the biggest flop in gaming history. For one, the game actually sold kinda well. I mean, it didn't sell as well as Atari expected, but it sold over 1 million units. And also, it didn't cost that much to make. In the early days of video games, the average cost to develop a game like this was hundreds of thousands of dollars, and then the rest would go into marketing. Nowadays, it's pretty common for a lot of games to cost hundreds of millions of dollars, and then they still gotta pay for marketing. Since we don't normally get exact budgets and sales numbers for a lot of games, we gotta do some guesswork. And one of the easiest ways to do this is to look at the concurrent player count on Steam. How many people are playing at the same time? Yes, I know most people who are playing video games probably aren't just on Steam, but it's the only metric we have, and we can kind of extrapolate from there. The biggest games will have a few 100,000 players playing all at once. Some will even manage to break into the millions. Of course, it's extremely embarrassing when a game like Suicide Kill the Justice League, a AAA massive live service by WB, only managed to have a peak player count of 13.
That game deserved to fail.
It did.
That game, bro, anyone that had a hand in that game deserves to not have a job. Okay, I don't give a fuck.
15,000 players. This game probably cost hundreds of millions of dollars to make, and for a live service, this meant it was basically dead on arrival. But even single-player games can flop. Forspoken, remember that? Yeah, that had a peak of 12,500.
Yup, everyone that worked on that game too, you deserve to lose your job too. What the fuck?
It's complete ass.
Like, bro, if I was like sitting here as a game dev, I would never work on these fucking
79 players. For context, the 5-year-old indie game Risk of Rain 2 has almost 40,000 players as of the time I'm writing this. Skull and Bones, Ubisoft's infamous quadruple A pirate adventure, reportedly couldn't even sell 1 million units. It sold way less copies than Hot Wheels Unleashed, which
I have that game. I play this shit with my son every time he comes to my house, bro. This is my son's favorite game ever. And I don't blame him, dude. This game's pretty fucking good. Like, if you're a parent with some kids that like Hot Wheels, you need to buy this game, okay? This game's pretty crap.
Did not cost hundreds of millions of dollars to make. And at least so far,
these pretty dope. It's pretty dope. I'll show you guys if you want, but I bought it literally just for my son to play with him and shit, bro. He loves it. And I play it with him, and I'm like, bro, dude, dude. I hate saying this, you know, but dude, that Hot Wheels game, it actually is like an 8 out of 10 racing game. It is. It's an 8 out of 10, bro. The graphics, the gameplay, everything. It's a pretty good, great little fucking game, bro.
Games have been easily.
And if you have kids, you know, that like playing games and shit, bro, it's even better. You know?
The top contenders for the biggest flops of all time in terms of money spent and money earned. Except for maybe Babylon's Fall, but nobody talks about that. You know? But this all changed with Concord. When I want to ride a bike or row a boat or imagine I'm rowing a
I'm hating it. I'm hating Wukong. I'm hating everything. No, I'm joking. Wukong's a good game, but dude, I ran out of memory. I ran out of memory on my SSD and my actual hard drive on my computer, so like I have to wait till my fucking wife gets paid. But I got paid today for my job, but like I have to pay bills and blah blah blah. So I have to wait till my wife gets paid. But hopefully I could buy like an external SSD that's like a terabyte, and I can like actually start playing my games again. But I've been sitting here just playing like whatever just like runs off my fucking hard drive.
Real boats. I find the easiest way to avoid public indecency charge.
So like I got to chapter 2 in the Wukong game, and it's at a point where it's too frustrating and annoying to play off my hard drive, so I'm not even playing it.
Is to wear clothes. This is why I'm glad Fabletics sent me some of their stuff. High quality, lightweight activewear that looks good and
hopefully
feels
I can
great.
do that next
One of my big problems with going golfing or leaving my house is that general etiquette.
No bullshit. from what I played, bro, it's an 8 out of 10. It is, bro. It's an 8 out of 10. But like, God, bro, I'm not having fun playing it, you know. And it's strictly because like I have to play it off my hard drive, and I should be playing it off the SSD and. Blah, 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 bro. You know,
it dictates
blah,
that
blah,
you look
blah, blah,
presentable.
blah.
And my wardrobe generally consists of things
game,
that border
man.
on tasteless. But with Fabletics,
But
I don't have to worry about that.
actually
Fabletics has a
enjoy it till,
large
like,
collection of
next week or
clothing
the
from
week
t-shirts
after.
to jackets to pants to shorts to pants to jackets to t-shirts to hats and everything in between. For me, it's perfect. I like all-purpose clothing. I like stuff that looks good in any situation, is functional, and most importantly, comfortable. I like comfortable clothes. So with Fabletics, you could sign up for this VIP program, which gives you genuine...
Oh, that's cool.
I mean, we'll just skip it ourselves.
I didn't know that. That's awesome. All my weapons are here too.
Kind of play. That's my fault. You know what I mean?
Staff, it had a lot of hype surrounding it because of that fact a few years ago. Couple this with the fact that it was a PlayStation Studios game, and people expected this would be the next big thing. But that hype died away the moment the first trailer dropped. It looked like another generic hero shooter, you know, a game where players select from a cast of characters with unique powers and work as a team to complete objectives. Another Overwatch clone in 2024. Not only that, the game looked like an obvious Guardians of the Galaxy knockoff. It was clearly inspired by the films, which is just weird because it's like...
It did, bro. That's what made me go like, what the fuck is this?
It's not Guardians of the Galaxy. And of course, there was other problems.
Because they're using that one guy. I don't know his fucking name, but it's the guy that played, fucking Meryl in fucking The Walking Dead, bro. Right? And he plays that one guy in Guardians of the Galaxy 2, I think. But it's like, yeah, it's like they're actually using people that were in Guardians of the Galaxy.
But I'll have to get to that in a bit. Now, honestly, most people did expect Concord to be a flop. I think everybody, with the exception of maybe a few journalists, knew this was...
Evolve was a letdown, but I wouldn't consider it, like, one of the biggest ones of this generation. Of last gen, yeah, for sure. Evolve was fucking garbage.
This was going down. But nobody knew how bad it could do. I mean, after all, the main competition, Overwatch 2, isn't really doing that great at the moment. Valve is developing its own hero shooter, but that's not publicly available right now. And Marvel Rivals, yet another hero shooter, is set to arrive in December. So, it's not out yet. So this game did have competition, but not really. Now, this game was $40, and those other titles are free, but Sony just released a live service for $40 that turned out pretty well for them. This game also...
Man, Helldivers 2 sucks now. Game sucks,
It really
bro.
does.
It does. It's like fun if you first play it.
Yeah, and then it's like, oh, it's the same thing every single time.
The upgrade system is so garbage.
Yeah, it's all monetarily driven.
Trying to brainwash you into, like, being okay with fucking buying things, you know? Into other little things you actually have to buy.
Bypass the microtransactions and battle passes up front, just offering a complete package, which is something a lot of people said they wanted. But even still, this game is almost definitely the biggest...
It's good. It's not a bad game, but it's just like Helldivers 2
it
right
gets
now.
Boring and repetitive.
The way it is so good.
Flop in gaming history. We don't know the exact budget. It could be 50 million, 100 million, 150, or even 200 or more. We don't know, but we know it cost a lot of money. Sony had huge expectations for this project. It took 8 years to develop. They already approached Amazon's gaming anthology TV series, Secret Level, to make a Concord episode. The only other franchise that has a dedicated episode by PlayStation is God of War. This was supposed to be a big deal. Less people are playing Concord on Steam than the number of developers who made the game. Now, to be fair, on PlayStation, where the game is plastered all over that storefront page, there is definitely more players. But Probably not too many. This was not in the top 10 games sold for the week, or the top 20, or the top 30. Wow. And for a new game, for a AAA game, for a AAA live service console exclusive game, this is dead on arrival. I would be astonished if it's still around this time next year. And it's difficult to convey how big of a disaster this was. This is the kind of game that will live in the history books. Something that the executives will study relentlessly to figure out what went wrong. So, what went wrong? So I bought the game, wanted to see what's the big deal, and honestly, there is a time trial mode in the game where you go around and shoot targets and dodge obstacles and stuff, and I did terrible in my extremely unoptimized run, and I'm still in the top 20 players in the world.
Holy shit.
That's how few people are playing this game.
Come on, let's...
So why did it fail? I guess first of all, we could talk about the pricing. The game cost $40. That is a barrier of entry that the other competitors don't have.
And that's so much money. I still don't get how, like, AA games, right, that think they could charge a bunch of... It's like they still try to charge you, like, $40. It's like, nah, dog. Like, 25, 30, right? But who the fuck you think you are? Try to ask me for like half of $100, damn near.
The competitors that are free to play just doesn't look very unique. Looks kind of generic. People are not going to pay $40 for something that looks like a Guardians of the Galaxy knockoff when the competitors are again free. But number three, the third thing, the most important thing, is the culture war. That's it. Go and mask off, knowledge husk exposed. So if you don't know, the culture war started back in the 2010s when the hipsters had a great schism amongst themselves. Half of them were really into Sleater-Kinney and frappes, and the other half was into electro swing and hand-brewed coffee. They started fighting and it kind of just went off the rails from there. Most people don't know anything about Concord except for two things. They know that it has these character designs, and that the robot has pronouns in its bio.
I'm not gonna lie. That's all I knew about the game. I knew it was a hero shooter, and literally all the character designs, like, actually looked like self-inserts, bro. I'll just say it. Here's like little fucking super imaginative self-inserts for character designers or some shit. I don't know. But I remember that, and Sony did not actually pump a bunch of money into the marketing of this game. They probably pushed it a bunch on like their console storefront. But this shit didn't get a bunch of marketing outside of like the Sony platform. It didn't, dude. True, yeah. You know, I heard about Concord in little spurts, like now and then. He ain't gave a fuck about it. You know?
Got the game memed into oblivion. From the moment it was revealed, it was doomed to be labeled as peak cringe by the internet, by the target demographic. Yes, if it was a free game, it would have more players. Yes, if it was a single-player game, it would have more players. If it wasn't a hero shooter or wasn't so generic, it would have...
Random? I didn't watch it. See, that's what I mean, though. At least for me, I don't care about Sony and what the fuck they're doing. Because I'm mostly a PC player. And I don't know. Just Sony is just, like, the worst. They're the worst fucking... Like, honestly, in my opinion, this is my opinion, but Sony's like the worst fucking platform for gamers, bro. They are just for gaming and gaming consumers, for consumers of games and gaming content. I feel like they're the worst.
More players. But the problem here is not that the game didn't have enough players, it's that it didn't have...
Like, they're like the DSP of video games to me right now.
Any players. This is a disaster, unlike anything the gaming industry has seen before. And you just gotta ask yourself, what makes this game different than so many others? A lot of it...
True! Bloodborne is on PC, and we're actually... I'll actually try to look for some shit. that we can talk about, maybe.
The character designs.
If I can find it.
If Concord had the same character designs
but no, bro,
as
we're so close to Bloodborne being fully playable on PC. You know, as far as emulation,
First Descendants,
we're a nut
if each
hair
hero
away.
looked like
I'm not
this,
even bullshitting
do you
you.
think that the game would have sold more or less copies? And of course, I can't ignore the monkey in the room. Black Myth Wukong, a game from a Chinese studio based on Journey to the West, managed to sell 10 million copies in 3 days this week. Yes, many of these sales are going to be from the game's home country, but a lot are still from Americas.
Bro, this is what I've been waiting for, too. We're so close to getting just, like, PS4 emulation on PC. We're probably a good solid year away. But like, bro, the one game that I want to play on PC, because I'm not going to buy a fucking goddamn PS4, and if I can, not a PS5, but I want to play that goddamn Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise game that they release on PlayStation, that the dudes that, the studio that does fucking, the Yakuza games made, bro.
The Europes.
That's
and
the only
whatever
thing I
other
wanna
places
play,
are out there.
you know?
It is by far the top-selling game on PlayStation right now, as opposed to the game that was made by PlayStation that nobody's playing.
Like,
so
that's why
are so many people interested in playing this random Chinese action game as opposed to Concord? Well, I mean,
bro.
Black Myth Wukong looks fun, but like not 10 million copies in 3 days fun. That is pretty much unparalleled numbers, except for the biggest releases in gaming history. This game is getting absurd concurrent numbers on Steam. And I think the reason for this is, again, the culture war. We're seeing a reverse boycott.
In China, bro. Like, I hate to say it because I feel like I'm one of those dudes, bro. But A, it's China. And B, it is kind of like, it's anti-culture war. Because it's China. It's a Chinese fucking game, bro. You know? It has no stake in the American culture war or doing all that gay American culture shit. It's literally a Chinese game about Chinese mythology made by a Chinese fucking studio. Right? That isn't trying to, like, fucking put their hands into your pockets and steal all your fucking money.
So remember how the media covered GTA in the early 2000s? Every news outlet was saying how bad Grand Theft Auto was for the moral health of our society. How the games were degenerate and evil and bad and so on and so forth. Now what did this do? This gave GTA more publicity. Yeah. Gamers heard that this GTA was problematic. It was a forbidden
Bro, my mom, I'll never forget this fucking dude. This is the worst time to grow up in a Christian, like a conservative Christian household as a kid that with a fucking brain, bro. You know, like my mom took all my shit. She took Final Fantasy VII from me. She took all my shit, all my games, bro, and fucking tried to hide them and shit. He's like, oh, it's the devil. Like, either it's the devil or it's super violent. But yeah, my mom... Dude, we had this little period in my household where we couldn't even celebrate, bro. Was so dominant in America in the early 2000s and shit. Bro, my mom was like, bro, you can't even celebrate Halloween. You can't watch Harry Potter. You can't do nothing but read the Bible and fucking put your thumb in your butthole and play with it. You know?
And now, decades later, GTA is as big as any game can get. Not because it's still that forbidden fruit, it's really not, but it got the ball rolling. The same thing happened with Black Myth Wukong. Game journalists have had a bone to pick with this game for a while, for reasons that I'm not really gonna... But long story short, they kept saying, don't play this game. Don't play this game. And just like GTA, it got people curious. People started to ask, why shouldn't I play this game? Is it really that problematic?
Yep.
On the other hand, Concord was seen as the safe...
I'm telling you, and that's how you get kids ending up fucking rebelling and doing things you thought that you could keep them from doing. Literally, it's like, the fuck? Is it really that bad? Is this game really, is celebrating Halloween really gonna just, like, turn me into a witch, send me to hell? It's like, that's what's so weird about, like, conservative Christian people. They're so retarded.
Friendly, broad, marketable, four-quadrant style release, like corporate feelings. Slop, cringe. You get to this point where there are two completely unrelated games and unrelated genres that are getting compared because one represents the establishment and the other represents the thing that the game journalists don't want you to know about.
Bro, I had to read Harry Potter fucking late at night under the fucking blankets, like some fucking Nazi, like bro, like Jewish fucking notes or something. Like I was living in Nazi Germany, you know, reading Jewish fucking notes, bro. I'll never forget this shit. There's a bunch of shit that I remember, like, that I had to hide from my fucking mom and shit, cause she was such a retarded conservative Christian person, you know? No.
Dump it all down the drain for a minor? No. No, man. Like, I want to live my life to the fullest. I want to live my life in peace.
I'm just curious here, and I don't know how Australia works. What's like their version of DCFS called? I don't know how to actually call it though. I guess Child Safety Services Inquires Unit. So how do you make like what do you have to type into the phone to like star plus pound or something like that? Like, I just want to see like what their level of interest is. Call Akron PD, he flashed again. I don't want to bother them. Okay, star 4-5. Okay. Start. Okay, thank you, Port. No good. Get an Aussie text. I'm like, I don't mind just calling them from like my actual 01161.
Queensland and about how they're like so.
Hey, Marty, get off the phone with them.
Hey, shit, here he is right now.
Get off the phone.
See, he's crazy.
No, shut the up and get
Oh
off
my
there.
god. Oh
Get
shit, I
off
hit the
the
mic,
phone,
sorry.
you coward.
I told you he's crazy.
Get off the mic, coward. You coward.
Get off the phone,
Yeah,
coward.
this guy shouldn't be here.
Get off the phone, Marty.
You shouldn't be anywhere near kids. You hear what I'm saying here?
No,
Like,
you guys want to know what this man's doing? He's bullying my fiance like a... Hey, Marty, you're a... Marty, you're a...
okay, that's fine. Yeah, sure.
You're a... Marty, hey, Marty, get off the phone, you coward. You coward. Get off the phone, coward. Get off the phone, coward.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, this guy, I'm telling you, he's out of line, dude. He's out of
I'm out of line? Who's the one that's out of line? Who's the one that's been sitting there going after my girl, doing illegal shit? That's you. That's you. So sit down and shut up before I come over there and I'll beat you.
Youth Justice and Multicultural Affairs Regional.
Hey, Marty, get off the phone. Get off the phone, Marty. 11 fat.
I'll do it under one condition.
Get off the phone. No! No! No!
If you believe a family would benefit from a family,
I'll do it, no problem.
Well, that's what got you into this mess in the first place.
What got me into this mess? 11. That's what got me in here. Now leave Taylor alone before I find you and I come after your family and you and
You're on a recorded line saying that, Chance. You should.
You're the one doing this. You're doing this. What do you want from me? No, you know. Get off the phone and tell me what you want. Get off the phone and tell me what you want.
I told you.
Answer me like a man. What do you want? Answer me like a man. What do you want?
I told you.
What do you want? Tell me right now.
I told you before, but the deal's off the table now.
Oh.
I want you to say how much you love the Banana Bear show for 3 minutes.
Shut up.
That's the deal.
I'm not shouting them out. You're gonna answer me like a man.
Then no deal.
What are you really after?
That's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I want. Just that.
What do you really want? You
as soon as you do it, I'll hang up the phone. As soon as you do it, I'll hang up the phone.
Fine. I'll say it right now.
It's gotta be 3 minutes. It's gotta be a rave review.
No. Dad, I'm doing it right now.
Nice.
The banana.
Oh.
Music face Marty. Oh, yo.
No.
You hook nose. You punk. You nobody. You're afraid to fight me like a man. Cause you know I'll kick your ass. Hey, Marty. Who's the king? It's me. I'm the king of Akron. You ain't. Now get on the phone and bow down to your master, which is me. Get off the phone and bow down to me, you slave.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Meow.
What's the matter, Marty?
Meow. Like Roger from American Dad. Hilarious.
What's the matter, Marty? You scared? You afraid, you coward? You afraid, you coward?
Rice Warrior is gonna be so.
Why are you scared of me? What?
I'm not scared of you.
Then bring your to Akron so I can beat.
Okay.
Because I want to hurt you and put you in the fucking because of everything you've done to me.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
Hey, hello.
I've heard that before.
No, get off the phone, you coward. Get off the phone, you coward. Get off the phone, coward. Hey, Marty, get off the phone before I come after your bitch.
You wish to leave a voicemail message? Please leave your name and number. Your message will remain in the queue.
Hey, Marty, how would you like it if I came after your girl and her family? How would you like it if I went after your girl and your family? You wouldn't like it, would you, fat ass? You lying sack of shit. You lied to me.
We'll hold.
No, you lied to me. You lied to me. I held up my end of the deal, but you didn't hold up yours. Which makes you a lying sack of. You're a liar. You are a hook
You shouldn't have let me go first, bro.
Liar. You're a sick. You're a.
Is that a dog? Is that a 200 pounds of a dog?
Without me.
Is that 200 pounds of a dog?
I need you. You need me. I don't need you. You need me. You need me. Why are you doing this, huh? Get off the phone and answer the question. I said hang off the phone and answer the question. Is that understood, you slave?
Hang on 1 second.
No, get off the phone right now and answer me. Otherwise, I'm gonna take your to the Supreme Court and I will have you arrested.
The Supreme Court, bro?
So take your pick. Either I call the feds right now on all the harassment that you've done to me, all the shit that you've done to my girl, all the shit that
afternoon, Child Safety Intake. Zoe speaking.
Yeah, so I have a situation that I'd like to report. There's this creepy, there's this creepy child stalker.
Come
who,
on, dude.
He's in like this beef with the Rice Warrior.
Come on, dude.
Over custody of the boys, and like one of them is just this like maniacal little.
I think there's a creepy child stalker that's got beef with a what?
The Rice Warrior. Like he works.
A Rice Warrior.
Exactly. He works like 6 days a week, 11 hours a day. Like to give the boys what they want, but like then the child stalk is.
What a good boy.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
I've never seen these
I can't do it.
Well, you only kill one of them, so.
I just couldn't do it.
Oh, well. Fuck me then. Dude, that was disgusting.
We're juice boxes.
My turn.
From what I've come to learn, it seems that our kids have been getting progressively sicker for days.
Of course.
And I guess she thinks
literally nothing.
Chance.
It gave
for the
me
juice boxes.
literally nothing.
He said that he never sent any juice boxes.
It literally
and I guess
gave
everything
me
just clicked.
nothing. It gave me nothing. This game is complete RNG, dude. It gave me nothing.
I'll also say this too. He never showed any screenshots implicating me in any of this. Like, if you have proof, you would think that you would show it. you would think that you would show the screenshots. We never saw the screenshots. To me, that just makes him look guilty. Like, to me, that indicates that he's the guilty one, right? Like, if you had proof exonerating yourself and implicating your mortal enemy, you would show it. Did he ever show it? No, he didn't.
Shit again, watch.
No, he didn't. The proof is in the pudding, and Sacks don't got no pudding. He's got lie pudding. We've been over this. There's lie pudding. Yuck. There's truth pudding.
It literally gave me nothing again.
Yeah, no, that's so delicious. And I'll tell you this, as a guy who constantly eats truth pudding, it's so
it gave me nothing,
tasty.
bro.
You know, like it never leaves a bad taste in your mouth.
Lost that one.
That's right. But this guy does nothing but
oh, you got me.
Eat lie pudding all day long. You can almost smell it coming off his yellow teeth breath. It's echoing. No, I don't know what to tell you. So it's completely.
ID.
I don't know.
Who's my buddy? Huh?
Please taste lie pudding. I don't like to taste lie pudding. Ew, that's lie pudding. No, I don't like that. I don't like that lie pudding. No, I don't have it. Okay. I won't have it. Here's the thing. He never showed any proof. He never showed any proof. Not at all. Not at all. So I'm going to play a video here that I think will be helpful for everyone.
Oh, I've already.
In these trying times, and I'll be right back with you.
I'm not interested in watching this again. No. Give me that nose, Pooch Mills. What's this, bro? Look at this. Oh, God. Look at that. So this is the Mega Scale Gundam. Bro, this is incredible. Look at that, man. A Zaku, bro? Oh my god, that is awesome. Yo, look at how intricate that is. That's so goddamn cool. Okay, so this is the base kit. What did he do to it? How did he get it to stretch that way?
お久しぶりです。日記です。今回は48分の 1RX78F00 ガンダム。この巨大キットをフルスドアンテイストで製作します。パーツ数は驚愕の500以上。果たして日記は無事に制作を終えることができるのでしょうか。それでは早速作りましょう。こちらのキットは2021年8月21日に発売されたガンダムファクトリー横浜限定商品でしたが、現在はオンラインでも入手可能みたいですね。今回はフルスドアンテイストで作るので48分の1スケールメガサイズ量産型ザクを
Oh, there's a mega size Zaku as well? I didn't know that.
設定でガシガシに破壊しましょう。このキットただ単純にでかいだけではない。
Oh, his master grades are so good. So this is the what is the RX-79 from M Mobile Suit. It's 8th MS Mobile Suit or whatever it is. It's a good
複雑に
show.
パーツ分割されており、横浜ガンダムのカラーリングを忠実に再現。腕は片腕だけで約70個のパーツが使われており、ホワイト、グレー、ダークグレー、ブラックの4色の色プラで構成されています。そのため大型キットにありがちなのっぺりとした間延び感は一切感じられません。そしてマニュピレーターは全ての指が稼働するので拳に表情がつけやすくポージングの幅が広がります。
Oh. Did he buy fucking Did he make these hands? Or did he get perfect grade hands?
とても優秀なキットですが、やっぱり欠点もあります。ということで、ここからは躍動感あるポージングを再現するために胴体と肩周りに大幅な回収を行います。びっくりするほど上がらない五十肩を元気よく万歳できるように回収しましょう。どうやらこの回転軸がフレームと干渉しているようです。やることは簡単。フレームと干渉する箇所をハイパーカットソーでぶった切りましょう。フレームも不要な箇所をぶった切り可動域を広げます。隠れて見えなくなりますが、切断面はヤスリできれいに整える。こちらが通常の可動範囲。上がりませんね。こちらが回収後の可動範囲。
Oh, how much improve, or how big is the improvement to the articulation, do you think? Oh,
しっかり上がります。もちろん保持力もバッチリ確保しています。
Holy shit. Oh,
次は腰の回収。
he increased the trench is what he did. Oh, okay.
もちろん保持力もバッチリ確保しています。
I guess I just didn't
次
pay
は腰の
attention
回
enough.
収です。胴体の構造はシンプルですが、色分けを再現するためにパーツ点数は何気に多い。バックパックも含めれば約70個以上のパーツで構成されています。こちらのパーツも大胆にカット。ここまで来ればもう後戻りはできません。 容赦なくパーツをゴリゴリ切っていきましょう。切断面はヤスリを使ってきれいに整えておきましょう。今回も成型色仕上げなので、この作業をしっかり行わなければ見た目が非常に悪くなります。このプラ棒には上半身の全体重がのしかかる大黒柱になります。超強力接着剤と瞬着効果スプレーのダブルパワーで柱をがっちり固定しましょう。さらに強固な柱にするため紙やポリエステルパテでガチガチに固めます。
I'm guessing he put some kind of PVC pipe. Oh, of course I'm muted.
あるポージングが可能になります。しかしこれでは内部のフレームが丸見えです。これはかっこ悪いですね。中身のプラ棒やポリパテを隠すように自作のシリンダーや機械的な構造物、精密スプリングやケーブルで目隠しします。ここで大切なのはコアファイターという概念は一旦忘れることです。このメカニカルディテールは余剰パーツやケーブルがあれば意外と簡単に作成可能です。またパーツの隙間からシリンダーやパイプ類が顔を覗かせるだけでプラスチックのチープ感を消し去ることができます。回収作業は終了しました。今回はメインとなる外装は成型色。外装からかすかに顔を覗かせるフレームはガイアノーツサーフェイサーエボガンメタで塗装します。
Dude, he's basically just engineering his own
その前
shit.
にパーツに付着した汚れ、削りカスを取り除きましょう。なんということでしょう。ここで大きな問題が発生しました。洗浄作業で使う洗剤はジョイを使うべきか、それとも安心の中性洗剤キュットを使うべきか。これは究極の選択、人生の分かれ道。ガンプラ好きなジョイが誰でキュットが誰なのか分かりますよね。日記の選択はこちら。タミヤクラフトツールモデルクリーニングブラシ。日記はまだまだ全塗装するほどの技量はないのでがっつり洗浄は必要ないと考えました。こちらの商品、模型雑誌のライター、メーカー完成見本の制作を手掛けるモデラーアーリーチョップさんのおすすめ商品で購入しました。モデルクリーニングブラシは汚れを取り除くだけではなく静電防止の役割を果たすので汚れの吸着を防ぐことができてとっても便利です。初めてのサーフェイサーですか？まさかサフを吹くだけでここまで変わるものかと驚きです。表面はザラザラとした質感でレザリングとは違った重厚感を感じます。腰回りの改造部分もガンメタ一色で塗ったことで一体感が生まれました。この表現は筆塗りでは不可能。エアブラシを導入して正解ですね。足のシリンダーギミックは関節の動きと連動しておりリアルな造形が男心をくすぐります。シリンダーは赤と
So what he basically did was turn a mega sized 148 scale fucking RX 782, right? And he turned it into a perfect grade. That's
シルバーと塗
nuts.
り分け、さりげない存在感を引き立たせます。このままではシルバーが剥げてしまいます。ピンバイスで穴を拡張し、パーツがスムーズにスライドできるように加工しておきましょう。次は外装部分のパーツに手をつけます。まずはパネルラインに墨入れを行いましょう。墨入れといったら墨入れ用塗料が思い浮かびますが、未塗装のパーツに墨入れ用塗料を使うとプラ材が割れる可能性があります。そこで使用するのがガンダムマーカーリアルタッチグレー3番。ガンダムマーカーは水性塗料なのでパーツが割れる心配がなく気楽に作業が行えます。墨を入れたら綿棒やメラミンスポンジを使って拭き取ります。パネルライン周辺が薄黒くなる場合がありますが、無理に拭き取る必要はありません。この薄黒さが
Oh man, he does an amazing job.
使用感を演出し、兵器としてのリアリティを醸し出してくれます。墨入れが終わったらデカールでドレスアップを行います。今回も付属のシールではなく社外品の水転写式でカールを貼ります。 RB ポーションデカールはアルファベット1文字1文字ごまかさずはっきりと印字してあるのでプラモデルを精密な印象に仕上げることができます。位置調整は先の細い筆で 仕上げは通常よりも先の太い綿棒を使うと作業が非常に楽です。胸の上にある謎のパーツ、実物大動くガンダムに装備されているサーチライトを再現しているようですが、造形が微妙なので余剰パーツを使ってバルカン砲のようなパーツに作り変えました。
Wait, what the fuck did he just do? What the fuck did he just take a whole bunch of plastic parts that weren't necessary and do something with them?
胸の上にある謎のパーツ。
Okay, so he took the camera off the chassis,
実物
right?
大動くガンダムに装備されているサーチライトを再現しているようですが、造形が微妙なので余剰パーツを使ってバルカン砲のようなパーツに作り変えました。デカールは完全に乾きました。ガイアノーツのフラットクリア艶消しを吹きかけてデカールをコーティングします。いつもなら缶スプレーテープを使用しますが、こちらの商品なかなかいいお値段なんですよね。最初の設備投資は高くついても最終的なコストパフォーマンスはエアブラシの方が安く済むと考えました。一晩寝かせてしっかり乾燥させたら楽しいウェザリングのお時間です。艶消しを吹いているのでウェザリング用塗料が定着しやすい状態です。今回使用するカラーはマルチブラック。このカラーはグランドブラウンよりも薄めの塗料なので原液のまま使用します。筆を使ってパーツ全体に塗りたくり30分ほど乾かしましょう。メラミンスポンジにウェザリングカラー専用薄め液を染み込ませ余分な塗料を拭き取ります。ポイントはパネルライン周辺は色を残すようにかすかにグラデーションを使ったような仕上がりを目指します。
God, he
マニュ
does
ピュレーター
such an
はこんな感
amazing
じ。
job.
色味がワントーン
How
下
did
げ
he do
金
those
属疲労の使用
hands?
感を再現できます。ウェザリングマスターで最終調整。ウェザリングマスター A セットのライトサンドで重力化で付着した砂ぼこりを再現。重力を意識してパーツの下半分にライトサンドをぼかすようにこすりつけます。その後は
Oh, wow,
B セットのすす色を使って全体のエッジ部分を強調。赤や青の色の濃いパーツはウェザリングマスターの発色が悪いので竹串を使ったチッピング方法で色味を補助します。今回はフラットブラックを使いました。単調な汚しにならないように角のくらった部分はガンダムマーカーリアルタッチグレー3番とぼかしペンを使って色をのせます。次はパネルラインに沿ってマスキングテープを貼りウェザリングマスター D セットのオイル色をのせます。ポイントはここもまた重力を意識して上から下に線を引くように色をのせます。こうするとまるで雨が降った後の雨水汚れ、いわゆる雨だれが表現できます。フレームと黒やグレーのパーツはシルバー色を爪楊枝を使ったチッピング方法で着色します。チッピングといえばスポンジを使った方法が一般的ですよね。スポンジチッピングは偶然によるランダムな汚しがいい味を出してくれます。しかし誤って塗料が乗りすぎるという失敗も起きてしまいます。爪楊枝を使ったチッピングだと塗料の量を調整できるので汚しをコントロールできるというメリットがあります。これにより衝撃による塗料剥がれ、パーツとパーツの干渉による引きずった跡が簡単に表現できます。ウェザリングマスター B セットのスノー A セットのライトサンドを使ってハイライトを加えます。これでウェザリングは終了。仕上がりはこんな感じです。
Wow, dude, that's amazing.
今回犠牲になってもらうのはこのメガサイズザク。
What did he do to the
横浜
Zaku?
ガンダムと違ってパーツ数は非常に少ないので短時間でサクサク組み上がります。それでは早速壊しましょう。パネルラインに墨を入れ、余分な塗料はメラミンスポンジや綿棒で拭き取る。ここまでは横浜ガンダムと同じです。これだけでもかなり印象が変わりますね。
Is he gonna show how he makes the
物がで
hands?
かいので加工がしやすい。
I wanna know how to do
頭
that.
部の広い空間を利用して物愛を光らせます。使用するのは釣り具用アイテムミライト。こちらの商品本来なら釣り具屋さんが取り扱う商品ですが、なぜかヨドバシカメラの模型コーナーに置いてある。頭部のクリアパーツにピンバイスと棒ヤスリを使って穴を開けます。穴にミライトを仕込めばあっという間に発光ギミックの完成です。 とっても簡単ですね。せっかくなので動力パイプにも手を加えます。配給パーツの精密スプリングを使えばちぎれた動力パイプが完成。ここに細いワイヤーを押し込めばさらにリアルなダメージ加工が可能です。ここでも活躍するのが瞬間接着剤と瞬着硬化スプレー。これはもう日記の必須アイテムですね。次は引きちぎれた足を作ります。戦車や建設用重機などの縮尺模型はガンプラのダメージ加工には相性抜群。歯車やテーブル、造形の細かい部品をバランスよくペタペタ貼り付ければ簡単にメカニカルディテールを作ることができます。この作業、一見難しそうに見えて非常に簡単、面白すぎて手が止まらなくなるので注意。サフを吹いて色を統一しておきましょう。ゴールドやシルバーで部分塗装するとさらにかっこよく仕上がります。極細のリード線を準備。こうすればさらにメカメカしくなります。いい感じです。次はシールドやボディにダメージ表現を加えます。デザインナイフで引きずったような跡をハンダゴテで熱エネルギーによるダメージを表現します。シールドのダメージ加工は失敗。エナジードリンクのパワーで気分が高まり勢い余ってぶった切ってしまいました。1ミリの角型プラ棒を内部フレームに見立てなんとかごまかします。ボディには細かい被弾跡をヒートフォークをぶっ刺す予定でしたがこれはやりすぎ感があるので却下。頭部のアイシールドは割れた車の窓ガラスを参考にデザインナイフやニッパーで加工します。裏打ち部分はフラットブラックで塗装しておきましょう。ヤスリを使ってはみ出した塗料を削り取れるのは基本色製作のいいところです。墨入れ箇所の保護、レザリング用塗料の定着率を上げるために艶消しを吹きましょう。マットな仕上がりになりました。これで準備は完了です。マルチブラックを原液のまま表面に塗りたくります。塗り終わったら30分ほど寝かせて乾燥させましょう。綿棒、メラミンスポンジにレザリングマスター専用薄め液をのせてグラデーションを意識して余分な塗料を拭き取る。ここも横浜ガンダムと同じです。ダメージ加工した後に傷口にデカールを貼るのがいつもの制作パターンです。ポジションを合わせたらデザインナイフでデカールに切り込みを入れます。マークセッターでデカールをふやかしながら傷口に合わせて貼り付ける。レザリングマスターを塗りたくったらダメージを意識しながら拭き取ります。ちょうどいい具合に傷口の溝に塗料は入り込みましたね。今度は細い筆を使ってパネルラインをなぞります。艶消しを吹いているので塗料がじわじわと全体ににじんでいるのが分かります。全塗装や綺麗に仕上げたい場合これをやってしまうと大失敗ですが逆にこの現象を利用することで味のある自然な汚しに活用できます。微妙な違いなので肉眼では区別しにくいですがこれが全体のバランスを整えてくれます。
God damn, dude, this is awesome.
水色でエッジを強調。パネルラインに沿ってマスキング。その上に D セットのオイルで上から下に向かって線を引く。手間な作業ですがこれが単調な汚しにならず全体のリアリティをぐっと引き上げてくれます。ガンダムマーカーリアルタッチブラウン1番とぼかしペンを使ってサビを描いたり色味が足りない部分を補います。思い通りの汚しを行うために先端に付着した余分な塗料はこまめに拭き取りましょう。隠れてほとんど見えなくなりますが裏打ち部分やパーツとパーツの合わせ目隙間は黒く塗っておくとまるで影ができているように見えて仕上がりがぐっと良くなります。A セットのライトサンドでハイライトを入れれば暗い部分と明るい部分の境界がはっきりして仕上がりがさらに良くなります。シルバーと爪楊枝でフレームの塗料剥がれを表現。これもいい感じです。傷口はシルバーで一箇所一箇所丁寧に着色。色をのせすぎたらメラミンスポンジで拭き取ることができます。これこそ基本色製作の強みですね。シルバー一色だと単調で嘘っぽい。ガンダムマーカーリアルタッチグレー3番。凹凸に色をのせて影を作ります。奥まって色がのせにくい場所はタミヤ墨入れブラックで影を作ります。忘れてはいけないのは墨入れ塗料は樹脂をもろくしてしまう場合があります。 基本色製作にとって紙や墨入れ塗料はあまり相性が良くないので、ここは慎重に。ライフルのサイト部分にもダメージを追加しておきます。ザクシールドを保持するためのボッチは嘘っぽさを感じます。丸型プラ棒や余剰パーツ、配給パーツの精密スプリングなどを組み合わせてシールドを保持するためのアームを自作します。これもガンメタ一色で塗装すれば一気に違和感がなくなります。腰は少し反った感じにしたいです。残念ながら腰の可動域はゼロなので、ここも加工してしまいます。接着剤と瞬着効果スプレーを使えばガッチガチに固まります。しかしこの隙間は嘘っぽさを感じますね。ここにもメカニカルディテールを追加して目隠ししましょう。すべてのパーツを組み合わせる至極の時、これでダメージザクは完成です。
Dude, I can't believe how intricate this shit is. You're gonna show us how to build the goddamn base too?
ベースはサクッと作っちゃいましょう。ベースの基礎として建設資材の断熱材を適当に並べてみましょう。今回はこのイメージでベースを作ることにします。ウッドランドシーニックスのシリコンモールドで岩を製作します。ゴムモールドを石鹸水で濡らしておくとモールドの隙間に気泡が残りにくくなります。さらに振動を与えて気泡が残るのを防ぎましょう。ウッドランドシーニックスの石膏はなかなかいいお値段。試しにホームセンターの安いモルタルを試しましたが、やっぱり専用のアイテムじゃないとダメみたいですね。これをペタペタと断熱材に貼り付ける。手芸用の石膏粘土を隙間にペタペタ貼り付けます。丸めたアルミホイルや製作した岩を押し当ててテクスチャーを追加。さまざまな形の石を準備。ジオラマ用の小石はとっても高価なので、ガーデニング用の石や金魚やメダカ用の砂利などで代用できます。大小さまざまな石を散りばめたらボンド水で接着しましょう。真っ白なベースをフラットブラウンで塗装。筆ムラもなくていい感じです。ワントーン明るめの色でドライブラシ。岩の凹凸がくっきり浮かび上がります。小石は複数の塗料を使って筆で部分塗装。この地味な作業が。
You see, the fucked up thing is, I understand everything he's doing. But if I were to do what he's doing, it wouldn't look anything like
リアルな
this.
仕上がりにぐっと近づきます。乾いた大地に少しだけ緑を添えましょう。バトルフィールドを乗せる台座も自作しましょう。断熱材を四角くカット。切り出した木材を接着してガタガタな断熱材を目隠しします。幅木を使って見栄えの良い台座に仕上げます。ぴったりですね。木枠と断熱材の隙間が気になります。プラ板で目隠しすることにしました。ポリパテとトキパテで合わせ目を消します。表面の汚れを取って全体をフラットブラックで塗装。塗装面積が広いので大きめの塗料カップも購入しました。これで作業効率アップです。サクッと作るはずがなかなか時間をかけてしまいました。黒い台座に壊れたザクを乗せます。これだけでも一つの作品になりますね。横浜ガンダムを配置する前に光るビームサーベルを製作します。アンリーシュドガンダムのサーベルエフェクトを組み合わせて光るビームサーベルに仕上げます。ピンバイスでサーベルの持ち手に穴を開け、ミライトを仕込むためのスペースを作ります。パーティングラインやゲート跡が気になります。ゲートは安心と信頼の実績、ゴッドハンドニッパーで綺麗にカット。しかしさすがにクリアパーツは跡が目立ちます。紙ヤスを使って残ったゲート跡とパーティングラインを消しましょう。まずは粗めのヤスリから。ゲート跡とパーティングラインは消えましたが、クリアパーツの輝きは失われました。2000番、4000番、6000番、8000番、1万番。最後にウェーブのヤスリスティックで仕上げれば美しいサーベルエフェクトの完成です。このキットにはツインアイを光らせるための LED ユニットが付属されていますが、光量が弱いのが残念。 ピンバイスで差し込み用の穴を作れば簡単にミライトを仕込むことができます。丸型プラ棒を切り出しサフを吹けばあっという間に首のシリンダーが完成。頭部を固定すれば RX78F00 横浜ガンダムの完成です。
Bro, he looks amazing. Wow, dude. Wow. Like, genuinely, wow. That looks awesome. That's just amazing, dude. That was actually fucking awesome, dude. That was actually cool. Dude, what? Okay. What do you build the hanger out of? Chicken wire? Ah, scratchy, scratchy. His Gundam looks cool.
こんにちは、僕のプラモデル日記です。今回制作するのはこちら。
That was awesome. Alright, guys, I'm gonna bring the stream to a close here. This is Ames from Review Tech. I will see you next time.